Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Against the Public for May 6th. I'm Dana Lane. Thanks for joining me. We're the only show to analyze early betting patterns by the public, and we've done that once again with 3 free Major League Baseball plays for Monday. After the show, guys, go to Pickdawgz.com. I'll have my top NBA and Major League Baseball single games locked and loaded, and of course, they will all be in a 3-pack if you choose to do that. $49.99 gives you all 3 of my top NBA plays, and then you can also get my top 3 MLB plays, each for $49.99. And of course, that always comes with our Pick Dawgz win guarantee that states you must profit or receive an immediate site credit for the purchase price. In addition, there's only one way to get every play that I release, and that's simply to become an all-access customer. And I appreciate everybody who jumped on board yesterday. Had a lot of 7-day packages sold yesterday. Thank you so much. And we squeezed out a profit on Sunday, so we got you off to a good start. You can jump on an all-access pass for the next 30 days for just under $11 a day, the next 90 days for less than $10 a day, or better yet, an annual all-access pass that gives you every one of my plays for one low price, and you can do so for $3.56 a day. So grab your debit card, grab your credit card. Let's roll our sleeves up. Let's get to work because football season will be here before you know it. And all access customers already, people that have jumped on board, we've absolutely crushed this weekend. And to give you an idea of where we've been, over the last 7 days, 63% winners for all access customers. That's number one amongst cappers with at least 45 plays. 57% winners over the last 30 days. In the NBA, 58% winners over the last 7 days. Major League Baseball, smoking it. 72% winners over the last 7 days, 60% winners over the last 30 days. And of course, you guys did it yesterday. You jumped on. I told you to get involved with the NHL. It doesn't matter, where that money comes from, as long as it does. And we got a winner in the Dallas Stars yesterday. So thank you to everybody, and congratulations to everybody who jumped on that NHL play. 60% winners now over the last 30 days, number one amongst cappers with at least 25 plays. Okay, so let's jump to our free plays on Monday, and we're going to start things off. Game 959, 960. Detroit Tigers against the Cleveland Guardians. Guardians minus $1.20, 8 under minus 22. Jack Flaherty against Tristan McKenzie. Let's see if the Guardians are going to get a third straight day of fantastic starting pitching. Tristan McKenzie's getting the ball, and he's a guy that's 2-2 this season. He's got an ERA of 4.34, but that really is because of one bad outing against the Yankees. He gave up 5 earned runs in 4 innings, and if you take that outing out of the equation, the Guardians are 4-1 when McKenzie gets the ball, and the former first-round draft pick is 2-1 with a 1.80 ERA. That's good enough for me. We'll take Cleveland minus $1.20. Game number 2, 6:40 Eastern Time, 967, 968. Los Angeles Angels against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates minus $1.44, and 8 is your total, $1.10 each way. Tyler Anderson against Mitch Keller. Pirates are coming off their first series win since they beat the Philadelphia Phillies April 14th. That was a Sunday, April 14th, when they sealed that series up. It's a broken record when we're talking about the Angels. I have no idea where their runs are coming from. They scored 9 runs in their last 4 games, and that factors in the 6 that they scored against Cleveland to open up the series on Friday. So you take that out, and that's really what you're looking at, an offense you just can't lean on. And I know that the same can be said for the Pittsburgh Pirates, but off of that series win against Colorado, there's a couple things that I really like to see. First of all, O'Neal Cruz, if that guy he looks like he's lost a little confidence, both offensively and defensively. But yesterday he hits a home run, missed another one by a couple feet. Or by a foot maybe. And so if you can get him in the middle of that lineup starting to hit some bombs or starting to hit the ball well, that really is going to help a lot, because you got guys like, Connor Joe gets on, and he should be your leadoff hitter. But Connor Joe's had a great year. He's one of the few Bucks that you could say has played well this year, or hit well, I should say. Alika Williams, another guy. If you haven't seen him, you'll hear of him soon. But then we also saw Roddy Tellez, a guy that, he's a former slugger for the Brewers. I mean, a guy that if you could count on to hit 20 to 30 home runs. I mean, that's really what you're looking at from Tellez, and just has not done that this year. Not a guy that you can rely on, strikes out way too much. Of course, we knew that anyway. But yesterday, gets on base, almost ran himself, almost got thrown out at second on a ball hit off the wall. But that's what happens when you admire your moonshots. But anyway, he came around to score, contributed. I mean, and that's really how the Pirates are going to. That's how they're going to score runs this year. I mean, they are going to lean on their pitching, and of course, Mitch Keller. I don't know if he's been, I mean, obviously Mitch Keller signed a big contract in the in the spring, and I don't know if he's worth that kind of money, but I can tell you that the Pirates' rotation is going to be pretty lethal when Paul Skeens gets called up. So we'll see when that happens today. Got hit pretty hard today, but anyway, we're going to take the Pirates minus $1.44. 7:30 Eastern Time, 9:53, 9:54. San Diego Padres against the Chicago Cubs. Cubs minus $1.19. 7 over minus 20. Yu Darvish against Justin Steele. Padres have lost 10 of the last 17 games. They will face Justin Steele, who's making just his second appearance, second start of the season, had that hamstring injury. He has not pitched since the opening game against the Texas Rangers. In that game, allowed 1 earned run in 4 2/3 innings. Went down with that left hamstring injury and has not pitched since. Did get hit around a little bit in his minor league starts, but again, those things mean absolutely nothing. The Cubs have been terrific for bettors this year. They've won just under 9 units of profit. They have just under 9 units of profit based on the 1 unit bet. And the Padres continue to disappoint, and they are still in the red, just under 1 unit loss this year for bettors. So I'm going to still cling to the Cubs because at this point they are the better team, and this is betting baseball, and winning at baseball is just about finding streaks and teams that are on hot streaks, and I just feel better backing Justin Steele in this. And Chicago, of course, lost 2 of 3 early in the season to San Diego in San Diego, so this is also a revenge spot for Chicago, whatever that means in baseball, I guess. I am going to take the Cubs, and I think $1.19 is pretty generous, so we'll take the Cubs in this situation. So that does it for your free plays for Monday. Please go to pickdawgz.com. Get involved with one of my many available packages. I've changed some of the pricing around there, prorated some season passes, so make sure you do get involved with that. And I will give you, if you get on board with an all-access pass, you get every single one of my plays that I release for one low price. So here's your Monday recap. Cleveland Guardians minus $1.20, Pittsburgh Pirates minus $1.44, and the Cubs minus $1.19. That does it for today's show. Thank you to everyone who continues to watch. Please hit the like and subscribe button. I guess that does something. Everybody says it. I don't know what we're doing. But thank you so much for everybody that has so far. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Monday.